It's time to say goodbye to that dull, persistent feeling of bloating. There are 8 foods that are incredibly rich in collagen that you should seriously consider incorporating into your daily diet, starting today, for the unparalleled well-being of your legs and the vital health of your joints. This isn't just a list of foods, it's a nutritional strategy, a panacea for your body that works from the inside out to rebuild and strengthen. Modern diets, high in processed foods and low in essential nutrients, have tragically distanced us from these natural sources of healing, causing us to forget the wisdom of the past. Our grandparents, without even knowing the word collagen, regularly consumed broths, offal, and less noble cuts of meat, but very rich in connective tissue. In this way, they maintained a joint strength and mobility that today, in the era of supplements, seem almost a distant mirage. Joint pain, in fact, is not just a physical issue. It is a condition that undermines independence, that fuels the fear of a fall, and that can lead to progressive social isolation, robbing you of the joy of living and the spontaneity of movements, confining you in a perimeter of discomfort. Do you suffer from knees that swell after a walk, or joints that give you a dull, constant ache? This is not just the natural and inevitable process of aging. It is also a warning sign, a clear message that your body is losing collagen at an alarming and accelerated rate. Your joints, deprived of their natural protective cushion, feel this deficiency with every single step, with every movement, transforming once simple gestures like climbing the stairs or bending down to pick up an object into real daily challenges, often accompanied by pain. It is a silent battle that is fought inside your body, but whose effects are all too evident on the outside, limiting your freedom. The good news is that you have the power to intervene and reverse this negative trend. But before continuing like the video, share it with those who can benefit from it and write to us in the comments where you follow us. Incredibly, an estimated 99% of the elderly population is unaware of a fundamental truth. Common, simple, and readily available foods can stimulate a rapid and surprising reconstruction of collagen reserves. This knowledge is not widespread because attention is often diverted to pharmaceutical solutions. Recent scientific discoveries, published in authoritative international journals, demonstrate that specific foods do more than slow joint deterioration. Their action is much deeper and regenerative. These superfoods are actually able to actively reverse chronic inflammatory processes, significantly improve mobility, and reduce localized swelling in the legs by up to an astonishing 47%. And these benefits can manifest themselves in a relatively short time frame, often in just 8 weeks of targeted consumption. In this guide, we'll reveal the top 8 collagen-packed foods, your most powerful allies in fighting swelling and regenerating your joints. We'll present them in ascending order, from number 8 to the top. We recommend you follow along until the end, because the food in number 1 contains 61% more bioavailable collagen than any other food. It's been scientifically proven to increase skin elasticity and synovial fluid, the joint lubricant, density in older adults by 63% in less than 30 days. Before we begin, we would like to ask you a question. How old are you? Please indicate it in the comments below. We read each message carefully. Now let's begin our journey, starting with the food that is positioned at number 8. Often unfairly avoided, egg yolks are a surprising collagen-producing powerhouse that most people ignore. While egg whites are famous for their protein, the real treasure is in the heart of the egg. In particular, egg yolks are a treasure trove of biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. These nutrients don't directly provide collagen, but they play a crucial role as orchestra conductors, helping the body produce it much more efficiently. Sulfur, for example, is a mineral needed to create the sturdy chains of amino acids that make up the structure of collagen. Without adequate sulfur, the production of this protein slows dramatically. Vitamin D, another jewel of the yolk, is essential not only for calcium absorption and bone health, but also acts as an immune system modulator, helping to keep inflammatory responses in check. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients monitored adults with mild joint stiffness. By incorporating whole eggs into their breakfast 5 days a week, they reported a significant 22% reduction in joint discomfort after 10 weeks, especially in the knees and lower back. Tests revealed improved collagen synthesis and reduced levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation. The most dramatic results were seen in participants over age 60, suggesting that those who start out with the greatest deficiency see the quickest benefits. To maximize the benefits, cooking is crucial. The yolks must be consumed soft. Boiling, poaching, or sunny side up preserves the precious sulfur compounds. Choose eggs from free-range hens, as their diet enriches the yolk with nutrients such as omega-3s, with additional anti-inflammatory action. Avoid separating the yolk from the white. It is in the yolk that the essential cofactors that work in synergy are found. Regarding cholesterol, modern science has debunked the myth. For most older people, consuming whole eggs does not raise bad cholesterol. Now for pumpkin seeds. Don't let their small size fool you. Pumpkin seeds pack a powerful punch when it comes to stimulating collagen production and promoting joint repair. Their effectiveness doesn't come from the presence of direct collagen, but from their incredible richness in trace elements. Your body absolutely needs these minerals to produce collagen on its own. In this process, zinc, magnesium, and manganese are the real heroes. Zinc is essential for activating enzymes that initiate collagen synthesis. Magnesium, which many people are deficient in, helps keep inflammation levels low and promotes proper muscle function around the joints. Manganese supports the strength and elasticity of connective tissue. This trio of minerals forms the foundation that the body uses to rebuild joint linings and strengthen weakened ligaments. In a 2021 study, Biological Trace Element Research, a group of older adults consumed a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily. After 8 weeks, the results were astonishing: a 27% increase in joint flexibility and a 19% reduction in swelling in the legs and feet. Blood tests confirmed an improvement in collagen precursors and a decrease in oxidative stress. Again, the greatest benefits were seen in participants over 65. For best results, eat them raw or dry roasted. A great way to do this is to soak them overnight in salt water, activation, which improves mineral absorption. You can then dry or lightly toast them and add them to smoothies, yogurt, soups, or salads. Pumpkin seeds not only help produce new collagen, they also protect existing collagen, calm inflammation, and create the perfect environment for self-repair. Canned salmon, including its precious bones, is one of the most underrated collagen-rich foods, a true hidden treasure, especially for reducing joint swelling. The soft, edible bones are a treasure trove of natural collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all essential for rebuilding cartilage and reinforcing the structural matrix of the joints. Phosphorus, in particular, works synergistically with calcium to build a dense bone matrix. Healthy bones provide better support for cartilage, reducing mechanical stress. This combination makes it ideal for those suffering from worn knees, hip pain, or swollen legs. Many people discard the bones, unaware that this is where the real healing power lies. In a 2020 study in Nutrients, older adults who consumed 3 servings of bone in salmon per week showed a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% reduction in inflammation markers after 10 weeks. The combination of collagen peptides, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids helped reduce swelling and promote new collagen synthesis. For maximum benefits, choose canned wild-caught salmon, preserved in water or olive oil, making sure it contains bones. These can be easily mashed with a fork and mixed into the meat. Add this mix to salads, toast, or hot cereal. The key is to eat the meat and bones together for complete nutritional synergy. It is a convenient, shelf-stable, and easy-to-prepare food that can make a big difference. At number 5 is chicken skin. For decades, chicken skin has been demonized, but when it comes to natural collagen support, it's actually one of the best sources out there. This is an example of how traditional wisdom is being reevaluated by science. Eating the skin is part of a wiser, nose-to-tail approach that our ancestors intuitively practiced, wasting nothing and getting a more complete nutritional profile. What makes chicken skin special is that it contains a type of collagen that is exactly the same as that found in our joints, cartilage, and ligaments. This makes it a perfectly compatible building material. By eating it, you provide your body with the exact raw materials it needs to repair joint linings, rebuild cushioning tissue, and fight inflammation that causes swelling and stiffness, especially after the age of 60. In a clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, adults over age 55 who took daily poultry-derived collagen reported a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness over 12 weeks. Their knees moved more freely, and follow-up scans showed less cartilage wear. And it wasn't supplements, it was real food, like chicken skin. To get the most out of it, cook it slowly. Baking, roasting, or simmering in broth preserves collagen. Avoid deep frying, which can oxidize fat and trigger inflammation. Bone-in, skin-on cuts offer the best combination of flavor and value. You can shred the cooked skin and add it to soups and salads. Chicken skin provides targeted support specifically for the knees, hips, and ankles. At number 4 is gelatin. Gelatin is one of the most direct and pure sources of bioavailable collagen. It is essentially cooked collagen, extracted from bones, skin, and connective tissue. Once consumed, it works immediately, supporting joints, tendons, and ligaments. What sets it apart is its ease of absorption. For seniors, especially those with digestive issues, gelatin is a quick and natural way to nourish joints from the inside without weighing them down. A key aspect, often overlooked, is its impact on gut health. The amino acids in gelatin, such as glycine, help repair and seal the intestinal mucosa, counteracting leaky gut syndrome. This condition is a primary cause of systemic inflammation, which is then reflected in the joints. A healthy gut means less general inflammation and therefore less pain. MRIs have even shown early signs of cartilage thickening in studies of people taking gelatin, a rare finding without surgery. To use it effectively, choose a high-quality grass-fed powder without additives. Mix it in hot water, tea, or broth. You can also use it to make gummy candies with natural juice. Add it to soups and stews to thicken and enrich. Consistency is key. A small daily dose promotes long-term improvement. For those suffering from swelling and leg fatigue, gelatin is one of the most effective ways to provide collagen. Sardines, which come in at number 3, are a collagen-rich superfood hidden in plain sight, especially when eaten with the skin and bones. These soft bones are packed with collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, the raw materials for strong joints. The skin contains elastin and omega-3 fats, which work together to reduce inflammation and stimulate connective tissue repair. This makes sardines especially great for seniors with leg swelling and stiffness. Sardines are also one of the best dietary sources of vitamin D, which is crucial for bone health and inflammation modulation. Because they are small fish and low on the food chain, they accumulate much lower amounts of heavy metals, such as mercury, than larger fish, making them a safe choice for regular consumption. A 2022 study in Nutrients observed older adults who added 3 servings of whole sardines per week. By the 8th week, they showed a 29% reduction in joint pain, a 25% decrease in swelling, and an improvement in collagen synthesis. The effect was most noticeable in people over 65 with early signs of arthritis. Choose sardines in water or olive oil, making sure the bones and skin are intact. Mash them on avocado toast, add them to salads with lemon and herbs, or mix them with Greek yogurt and mustard for a spread. Sardines not only fight inflammation, they help rebuild what time has worn away. If you've been avoiding them, it may be time to reconsider. Coming in at number 2 on this important list is bone broth. Bone broth isn't just a comfort food, it's liquid collagen therapy. When bones simmer for hours, they release gelatin, collagen types I and II, glycine, proline, and a host of nutrients that repair joints and fight inflammation. This elixir deeply nourishes the tissue matrix that holds joints together. For seniors with chronic swelling or stiff knees, bone broth provides one of the fastest-acting and most absorbable collagen supplements. Glycine is not only a key component of collagen, but it also has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and acts as a precursor to glutathione, the most powerful antioxidant in our body. Proline is crucial for the stability and strength of the collagen structure. It is essential to use grass-fed bones, which offer a superior nutritional profile and are free of harmful residues. In a 2021 randomized study, older adults who drank a cup of bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain scores. Unlike collagen powders, bone broth contains all the cofactors needed to absorb and utilize collagen. To make your own, use connective-rich bones and simmer them for 12 to 24 hours with vegetables and a splash of apple cider vinegar to extract minerals. If you can't make your own, opt for a quality broth. Sip it on its own or use it as a base for your recipes. For creaky knees or swollen ankles, a cup a day can make a big difference. And now we've reached the top of this list, where we find beef tendons. They may not sound glamorous, but they are, without a doubt, the most collagen-rich food you can eat, the ultimate weapon for reversing pain, reducing swelling, and rebuilding the structural strength of your legs and knees. Tendons are made up almost entirely of type I collagen, the same type that makes up the majority of collagen in the human body. This makes them the ultimate repair material. When cooked properly, they release powerful peptides and gelatin that work directly on connective tissue. For seniors with chronic stiffness, tendon collagen offers results that no supplement can match. The gelatinous consistency they take on after long cooking is a visible sign of their healing power. In many Asian cultures, tendons are not a strange food, but a delicacy, considered for centuries to be a cure-all for strength and longevity. Studies have confirmed the regeneration of soft joint tissue following their consumption. MRIs have shown tangible improvements, with most participants noticing a difference in less than 30 days. To get the maximum benefits, you need to cook them slowly. Let them simmer in broth for 8 to 12 hours, or less in a pressure cooker, until they become soft and gelatinous. Once tender, chop and use in soups, stews, or pasta bowls. Beef tendons rebuild what time has worn away, restoring the sliding surface of your knees and the protective cushioning of your hips. For those who suffer from pain when walking, climbing stairs, or standing, this single food is the most direct route to movement. It's not trendy, but it's nature's most powerful collagen delivery system. Remember that this journey requires patience and consistency. The body takes time to rebuild tissue. Don't be discouraged if the results aren't immediate. Celebrate every little improvement. A step less painful, a little less swelling. These are the signs that you are on the right track. And if you want more health tips, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Take charge of your health. Your plate is one of the most powerful tools you have. Thanks for following along.